Guys, it's me, the ARCANAANGEL. Welcome into the sanctuary. You know, this is our safe place, our happy place. I chose to do the this mental health checkup in this colorful place. Although the it never fails, does it, family? If you know me, you know me. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But yeah, the thumbnail is black and white with a little bit of color. I just felt like I wanted to add a little bit more for you guys, and let you know that you are not alone. Mental health awareness is very real, right? Um, and everybody, medication is not an option. Sometimes we don't want to go to the hospital, right? I got a lot of my information from the National Alliance of Mental Illness, and everything I put in the description box, right? But that's saying that everything is a disorder. Yeah, everything is a disorder, right? But the way that the universe have made us, thank God, right? That anything that's out of order can get back in order, right? It's just as us being higher forms, that He gave us a mind to think our way back, right? It's almost like discovering the real us. So let's see. Let's see, how's that? I might have to. Yeah, I just really came on to let you know that you are not alone. Everybody, mental health, when we think about mental health, we think of being anxious or scared or sad or just caught up in a funk, or we hit a rut or a rough patch or whatever you want to call it. Everybody have those thoughts, so, and those feelings, right? A lot of it's just feelings. So just remember that you are not alone. That's why I'm here. My number's in the description box as well. Everybody go through everything, right? Yep. And when I was thinking everything go through everything, I was like, even, we all think about setting down our roots or where we came from or how it's going. And I thought about the grass, and then I thought about grass roots. And I was like, well, even the grass and the water have roots. So even though our emotions get the best of us, we still have to be rooted. But that was the question, what are we rooted in? Right? That's what I wanted to know. So I have my dictionary. I have my sage. I have my scented candle. It's clove, because clove is an antiseptic, not an antiseptic. It's like a pain medication, right? What do you call that? It's a pain medication. Cloves are used in pain. Got my water, my journal. Journaling is very important part of mental health. That's why I got my dictionary, because some of the words I don't know, and I find it right. Got my Bible. Yeah, y'all didn't know I read my Bible? I did. I do. I still do. Got my tarot cards. I got my books. And got my notes. Right? I got everything to provide an atmosphere of healing. Right? We can figure it out. Whatever's out of order, we can get in order. Yeah, the energies of the day was real strong. Of course, the number of today is a 10. That is cycles complete, right? 10 karmic cycles complete. I just did a video about working through karmic cycles, and you reap. See, karma is the work that you no karmic is the work that you put in. Karma is the benefits from the work that you put in. A lot of people focus on social media, what their neighbor think, what their mama think, what their daddy think, what everybody think. But oh well, right? It's everywhere. It's all about what you think. And one of the things that I like to say as an air sign, because they say I overthink. I'm a Gemini sun and a Gemini moon, master communicator. Um, it's not overthinking, it's completing your thought process. Now, I feel the revelation this God gave me is that if they say that you're overthinking, it's because you're on a negative thought process, right? Because if you're on a positive thought process, they say, go ahead, you preaching now, right? You preaching, you speaking now, right? That's what they say. So it's perception, and a lot of the things that we perceive have been embedded in us from our past. The whole a lot of these sadness and the mood swings, and I'm gonna go down the list and read them. They all stem from unresolved traumas, right? Unresolved traumas. So the number one on the list was sadness. Right? I was like, yeah, everybody gets sad. We know everybody gets sad. I was sad just a couple of days ago, and then I got glad. I told my friend, sad people get glad. Mad people get glad. Glad people get sad. Glad people get mad. It's a balance of those things and using those things as positive triggers, right? What is it that caused the trigger? The sadness, right? um Different things cause those triggers: losing somebody, going through neglect, or like I said, traumatic experiences that you couldn't avoid. People get sad, right? But the one thing about it is to work through it. But if it lasts, now these are the statistics that I got from NAMI. If it lasts more than 2 weeks, if you just in a funk for more than 2 weeks, don't nothing work, your nails, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, all of that don't work, it's time to seek help. Maybe talk about it, right? I feel like that's one of my favorite sayings. I'm like, let's break it down like a pound, right? So break it down like a pound, because we can get to the root of the issue. Whether we have to open the Bible, whether we have to write it down, whether we have to look up the word, because a lot of times people put stuff on you and they don't even know the definition of what they putting on you. You just accepting what somebody's putting on you, right? Remember, energy transference is real. Protect your energy. Yeah, protect your energy. Number two on the list was like extreme mood swings. And I have been guilty extreme mood swings. Sometimes I like to just be extreme for the fun of it. Maybe that's the Gemini in me. I don't know. But extreme mood swings. Sometimes the different things to me that affect, I wrote down the things to me that affect extreme mood swings, and that's the your diet, right? It lack of exercise or extreme exercise, dehydration, right? Drug use, substance abuse, anxieties, right? Recognizing the triggers, easily irritated or just not even giving a damn, right? About nothing. Oh, and my favorite, being full of shit. Sometimes we just need to cleanse. That's why our diet is so important. Diet and exercise help us keep a natural cleanse, but sometimes our bodies, for whatever reason, don't process like we thought they would process, or they should process to keep the shit flowing. For lack of a better word, feces for you ones that are sensitive, right? Remember, I'm from the hood, so but yeah, to keep it flowing, sometimes you go and use the bathroom, right? Use the bathroom, because remember, that's toxins that's just stored up in your body. And toxins, those are substances that we have ingested, right? That are not good for our bodies, right? And if they are not good, toxins poison. And if you poison, your mind get cloudy, right? Drugs is poison. Poison is poison. A big butt and a smile is poison. ah, Spirit led, cornbread fed. It's confirmation that ruled the nation. Yeah. Yeah, so remember, 2 weeks of that stuff, like it's time to sit down and take a chill pill, right? Sit down and take a chill pill. Like, mark your plan. Now, you can't, everybody have a bad day, but when you notice it's just dragging on, then seek some assistance, some help. It's okay. You can even call. I'm gonna put the it's a Lifeline number that I put in the description box. I thought I did, but when I checked, I don't think it added it. I'm not sure, so I'll go back after this video and check that out. I know a lot of y'all probably feeling good today because y'all done been to church and y'all prayed up and y'all good. Y'all done shouted it out, right? But did you really get it off your chest? Or you gonna pick it back up? Or have you already picked it back up? Because it's in the evening where I'm at. Church been out. You know what I'm saying? How many people go and it could be church, it could be your meditation practice, it could be baseball, it could be the gym, whatever you use to get into your zone, right? Your happy place. And then soon as you in a certain situation, you're triggered. What's the trigger? You need to eat. That's what I'm gonna ask you. You hungry? I'm gonna start from the bottom up. You hungry? Oh, you not hungry? Oh, you need the boo boo? Oh, you don't need the boo boo? Well, you wanna go for a walk? You wanna have sex? That goes with my next one. You know, you can't shut up those thoughts, right? Racing thoughts, anxiety. Remember, all this stuff go hand in hand because everybody is a person. Everybody experiences everybody go through these experiences once in their life at least. The number said 100,000 people this year will have an episode, a mental break episode, a psychotic episode, an extreme mood swing, a period of sadness, a period of not being able to shut your thoughts off, a period of wanting to or needing to go into isolation, delusional thinking, right? 2 weeks to 2 months being stuck in any one of those is like the ultimate wake up call. Like, please call somebody. You can call me. My number in the description box. But not shutting off the thoughts. Insomnia, right? A lot of it is tension. Just can't get comfortable. Then you're hurting and you're aching and don't even understand why you're hurting and aching, right? Your thoughts just keep coming. You might just need a massage. You might just need to exercise. You might just need to have sex. You might just need to say what's on your mind. Get it off your chest. Right? Get it off your chest. Say it out loud. Right? In a safe place with somebody that can actually help you. Then we got being isolated. Keep it to yourself. Right? If you've been tossing and turning in your sleep for 6 months, like, get some help. Right? But then it's isolating yourself, right? Using excuses to avoid certain issues, right? That's when I can't sleep. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go for a walk at 3 o'clock in the morning when my mate then rolled over or whoever I'm with and rolled over, then said, "What's going on?" And you nothing. No, that's the time to speak up. Get it off your chest. Right. Remember, you shouldn't be avoiding things for longer than 2 weeks, right? You miss if you miss going to the laundromat Friday, that's 1 week, right? And then you didn't have to live because your wash day is on Friday, so you didn't have to live another week. And then that Friday come up and something just so happened that you avoid that, right? What dirty laundry do you need to clean up? Because you have avoided laundry day for 2 weeks. Nobody gets that busy. Nobody gets that busy. But we do get that avoidable. So pay attention to the triggers because these are positive triggers that cause change, necessary adjustments that we can make ourselves without a drug or a substance, right? I know a lot of people get uncomfortable with the tarot cards and all of that, and they get scared. But one of the ones that I use for our mental health is the herbarium. All of these herbs are real live herbs. What's scary about that, right? What's ungodly about a herb and its natural use instead of supporting the pharmaceutical companies that know the information, because that's what the drug is, a reproduction of it, right? They put you in the cycle that they want to. No, if anything is out of order, you know what's out of order. That's when true healing take place. When you get those positive triggers, it's a positive trigger for change. Being scared, being anxious, being sad, being caught in a rut or in a funk, those are positive triggers for change. But the world will tell you that's a negative trigger. It's something wrong with you. Yes, it may be something wrong, but it's not something wrong with you, right? It's just something that needs to be addressed, and you can't avoid it. They say 3 out of 10 people are gonna have a hallucination. three, no, 3 out of 100 people. 3 out of 100 people in 1 year go have a hallucination. That's uh I know I heard you say that. What you say to me? I ain't say nothing. Yes, you did. I heard you. Nah, but you didn't. That's not what you heard. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I heard. That is a hallucination. Some people have brain. We like to jokingly call them brain farts. Everybody have them at least once in a lifetime. That's what they said. At least once every 100,000 days. At least one time in 100,000 days, you will experience anxiousness or scaredness or fear or sadness or funk. Do the math. How many days is 100,000 days? I don't know, but that's what they said. Within 100,000 days, everybody go experience that at least once in their life. Everybody gonna have a delusional hallucination, right? I know I didn't have. I'm only 43. Is that 100,000 days? I know I didn't have them. I just knew I seen what I seen or heard what I heard. I knew it. Period. It is what that is. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. Yeah, some people do hear stuff, and they like to call it schizophrenia or you a schizo. No, that goes to, it could be, what if you getting into with your spiritual gift? That's like me saying I got an ancestor message for you, and you like, girl, get on, you tripping, you crazy, you out your mind. I might be out of my mind in this form, but I'm not out of my mind in the spiritual. Remember, universal, everything work together. That's what Romans 8. What does it say in Romans? I told you I had my Bible. Romans 8. I want to say Romans 8 and 28. Let's see. Let's see. Romans. If I can find it in this Bible. Who Bible is it? Oh, that's a dictionary. Okay. John. Romans is before the third John. Romans before Hebrews. Well, I want to say Hebrews is after Romans. Here it is, 8 and 28. And we know that all things work together for good to those that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose, for whom he did foreknow. He foreknew. I mean, oh my God, how could you be scared? ah, he predestined to be conformed. Remember them triggers, they came to make you greater. Those triggers are came to ascend you. It ain't delusional. You're not delusional. That's for the ones that's seeking God. That's for the ones that's seeking God. You know who you seeking or what you seeking. Because remember, substance abuse, diet, exercise, what you seeking. God, that's what control your thoughts. Too much, or too little sleep, active or underactive, right? 2 weeks to 2 months. If you're being overactive that's an emotion, that's a trigger that you should stop and think and say, what is setting this off, right? What's setting this off? Am I avoiding something? Spending you going to the gym, working out three times a day, and you don't play in the NFL or on the NBA? What you avoiding? That's a little excessive if you're not a personal trainer or you don't work in a professional sporting facility. Like, I don't know. You tell me. That's why we connect, right? We gotta get it off our chest. Sleeping too much. Now, I do know that depending on the age is depending on the amount of sleep that one would get, because when you're a little older, say 90, 100, you go sleep like a baby because you ain't got really nothing to do. You don't have energy like a baby. It's almost the end of the cycle. It's just like the beginning of the cycle, right? It's like dormant, right? The seed is dormant before it blooms. It withers. It stops producing before it's dead. The circle of life. But in that bloom time, you're supposed to be producing, blooming. You might not get no sleep. Especially the CEOs and the people that really want to have something, those sleepless nights, that insomnia, it might be just that dream. You have so much energy. That's because you're supposed to be chasing a dream. You're avoiding a dream. That's why you feel effed up. You avoiding the purpose, the real reason why you sleeping so much or not sleeping so much, right? You gotta tap into that stuff. Let's talk about it. Get it up off our chest. Right? Drugs and alcohol. We on these drugs and alcohol. People don't know we on drugs and alcohol. We just flipping out. And to tell you the truth, I thought that drugs and alcohol would be at the top of the list. It's number 8 on the list. That means that's the last thing when you go into a hospital. Well, I guess it depends on the hospital, because I don't know, at Herman they might not think it's drugs first. They might go down the list, all the anxiety, schizophrenia and stuff, because it is marketing in that medicine, right? Their drug and alcohol abuse is number 8. Go to Ben Taub and they gonna be like, they gonna know you on something. So atmospheric environment, but drug and alcohol abuse, a lot of people are on these things and people don't know. And you have to be aware of the trigger. And why I call it a positive trigger is because you need to be aware something is abrupt, something is need to be addressed. Period. Remember, most of it is because we've been neglecting issues, or we've been abused, or we just have unresolved trauma. They done did stuff to us that we never talked about. And so we just remember, pressure bust pipes. Hold it in till it just come out. One more straw. Not a now, no. That's what me and my friend like to say. Who said that? I think it's Mike Epps. Not a now, another. Right? Not a now, another. So don't do that another time, because people got triggers. But it's for the best, because once they pop off, then they realize, then they be like, oh, why you pop off? They be like, man, I never told you this before, but I was molested when I was a little girl in my granny house. And then when I seen it happen to that little girl, I couldn't take it no more. And I just did what I did. Because I couldn't stand to see it happen to one more little girl. Triggers. But it's a positive trigger to get it off your chest so you can move forward and heal. That's when the healing process really begins. Me and my brother was talking about it because, I tell him a lot of stuff is just unresolved emotional issues that we going through. And he was like, you really believe that strongly about that? And I was like, yeah. And I was telling my dad was going through that stuff. And then I was like, a lot of it is just unresolved issues, because my daddy, he real strong. He a Taurus and stuff. And so a lot of it I felt like was just emotional. And I know it's the confirmation for me, because my daddy was telling me how he was in the hospital and he was resting, and when he came out, he was gonna feel like he could hit the ground running. And then that's what the whole conversation about me and my brother was. I was telling him, but if it's just treated, because the hospital treats stuff, right? They just treat it. But a healer heals stuff. And I truly believe healing starts from the inside. There's nothing you can put on this or this or this. Period. Number 9, anger, grief, anxiety. Like I was just talking about, those emotional triggers. 10, when you start feeling like you want to hurt yourself, like you don't have no worth. I've been there. I've been there. If we remember, everybody in the world have been there or they going there. Be easy on yourself. Know your worth. Yeah, know that you a star. Remember, you was predestined. My Holy Bible, Romans 8 and 29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son. Predestinate to be conformed for him, that he may be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, he also justified. You worthy, period. You justified. What? I know I'm a child of the Most High. Ah. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. You just keep walking the walk. Remember, all grass have roots, even in the water, right? You just float on. Yeah. That made me think about talking about triggers. Getting away from hurting yourself. I don't want to stay on that too long, but just know that if you feel like somebody, if they said it, address it, right? If they said it, you address it, right? Anything that's lasted 2 weeks or 2 months, you already know, especially if you know they've been sad or anxious or scared or feel like it's something that they can't surpass, right? They got a deadline or something. A lot of times it be them CEOs, like the Enron people. They know they wasn't gonna do no 15, 50, 100,000 years in the penitentiary, federal or not. They kill themselves. You know, we've all seen the stories, right? Or that team that is just so sad because Sally Sue with Johnny Bob, and they got to go to school every day and look at Johnny Bob because with Sally Sue, and they just so sad every day because they ain't got it off their chip. You know, somebody been sad 2 weeks or 2 months, and then they start talking about harming themselves. Right? Somebody haven't been able to find a job. They're just so anxious. They don't know what to do. The bills piling up, and they really want to be a provider. They've never been in this position before, and it just keep coming up, and it just keep coming up, and they don't feel like they have no way out. The anxiety. They in a rut. It's 2 weeks to 2 months. And then they start, that's when those thoughts start creeping in about hurting yourself, offing yourself. Right? Unavoidable circumstances. People, it usually happens from people 30 and under or 70 and over, right? Because they feel like they life going downhill, or unavoidable events like I'm dying anyway. People that have terminal illnesses just go ahead and do it, but then not believing that God can heal, right? He can heal you from the inside and from the out. Like I was saying, these cards, Daisy, um, did you know Daisy was used for a healing plant? I know some of y'all didn't know that. It's healing all of those plants. That's why you can't get afraid of just because something don't look like what you thought it looked like. It's just a visual aid. I mean, if I drew this picture on a chalkboard, you think it was so beautiful to get so many likes. If I posted this picture and cropped out that it was a card and just made it big, like it was a picture so many people would click on, right? And then you look at it on a card and then you get scared and withdraw. Why? avoidance. Look how they got their backs turned to each other, avoiding issues. Right? That's when you isolate and step away. Right? Most of it is just not taking the control that we need to take. Today is a one day. That's the initiator. Right? Today, hopefully, I said something that kind of propel you to look closer and look deeper and get it off your chest and not hold on to that stuff, right? And realize it happens to everybody. And if you don't have nobody around you that you think you can talk to, call me. Right? Make sure that my number is in the description box. My email is in the description box. Call me, hit my line. And we're gonna do whatever it is that I need to do for you. We're gonna light our candle, smell good, aromatherapy. Right, I just so happen to be using clove because it's used for healing. It's a pain decreaser. Right, got my things. You like sage? I'm gonna light the sage. Actually, I've grown this too. We can go in the back and get it out the garden. Right, it's just my front garden, but right, whatever it is for you. Got my water because too much caffeine. We got to remember what I was telling you. Some of us just be full of shit. We just need to go take a poop. Some of us just need to go take a poop and we'll feel so much better about ourselves. So simple little things. And then the numerology, right? The numerology is just gentle reminders, right? One. That's like I said, today is a one day. And the first thing I think about when I see a number one, just a one by itself, is beware of your thoughts. Like, check yourself. Something about beware of your thoughts, because you can start something good or bad. It's the beginning of something, right? Depending on which way you want to think, depending on which way it's gonna go, right? That's why I don't like playing those pranks. Like, I seen another one of those pranks. And it was so crazy. Why do people do? Please don't do me like that, future husband. Future husband, if you watching, don't play these kind of pranks on me, because they let me know where your heart really at. Because like all that side piece, them side piece pranks, I don't play that. I saw one on TikTok this morning, and it was the guy was sitting on the couch. And he had a wig on his knee, and he had a cover. Well, I guess the wig was in between his knees. He had the cover over his knees, and he was going up and down. That wig was going up and down with the knees. And his girlfriend walked in, and she reached over there and grabbed the girl. And why put her through that emotional stress? Why put her through that? Don't put me through that. Gosh, and then you be, baby, I was just playing, baby, I was just playing. Yo, I mean, you can put me through that. Let me know where your heart, like I said, let me know where your heart really is. Because anybody that'll play with your emotions like that, do they really care about you? Do they really care about you? Do they love you, or do they love things about you? How you doing, Ashe Manifest Oracle? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. Those don't prank me like that. Oh, and another trigger was if you kissing somebody, you deeply kissing this person, and something inside of you a trigger, choo, that's the starting pistol. Go off, make you aware. You open your, they looking at you to see what you doing, especially. Why is you looking at me and we supposed to be kissing? And I'm looking back because I feel you looking at me. It's like you trying to get the reaction, or did it go over, or what's your intent? It's like you're trying to see if whatever you was trying to do worked. What you say, sweetie? Oh, what you eat? Happy birthday. Keep on every day your birthday. Keep that same energy for yourself every day. Right? I know you can't eat cake. Well, you could if you want to. Keep that same energy. What was your birthday dinner? I feel good. I'm dressed up today. I could have went if you would have invited me. Oh, I just saw. I love shrimp and grits. I've never had fish and grits. Um, what else do you put in grits? Crawfish? I've never had crawfish in grits. What else do you put in grits? I'm interested. It's funny because one of my classmates, he posted a picture with a big old bowl of grits this morning, and he had a box of Lando Lake butter sitting beside it. He said, "This is the only thing that goes in grits, period." And the first thing I thought about was shrimp and grits and sugar and grits. And I was like, just butter. Sometimes I just want salt too. Oh, what seafood did you put in it? All the seafood clams? You don't eat meat, so seafood is not meat. Crawfish and grits. Okay. So seafood is not meat. Cause now you teaching. I love learning new stuff. Okay. I love, yeah, that's my favorite way to eat them. Butter, salt, or sugar. And I don't want when I eat shrimp on my grits, I don't want it to be runny. Like I like it to still be gritty. I like it to still be gritty. I mean, dang, duh. I'm eating grits. Why would I eat something that's called grits if I don't want it gritty? Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. I didn't know. You ain't cheat, girl. You living your life. You ain't cheat. You ain't cheat. Remember, mental health. You treated yourself. See, if you wouldn't have did it, then you would have felt cheated because you would have been like, man, I should have had that. But you don't have no regret. You did that. Yes, happy birthday, the big 3-9. You young, you a young buck, huh? Yeah, you didn't cheat yourself, baby girl. You treated yourself. You keep treat like I said, you keep that same energy. Yeah, your spirit guys don't like you eating meat, but guess what? They live their life. They live their life, right? You ain't gonna eat it every day, but you don't never have an energy of cheating, right? Because remember that video karma, right? Karmic is what did I say karmic was? I wrote it down for y'all. Let me see. Okay, karmic is the action, work, or deed. But karma is what you reap from the action, work, or deed. And one time eating shrimp and lobster and crab and all that, one time on your dish ain't gonna upset a lifetime of work. A lifetime of work ago. Because guess what? You have more you that might be a new spirit guy. How do you know that's not a part of your DNA that you need that? Right? It's so many aspects to the DNA. It ain't just one thing or two things. It's a multifaceted, right? Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. But on that same note, this is how I believe, because that's why I say spirit led and cornbread fed. Now, when you go and sit down at that table and you like, oh, I want to have some grits and shrimp on my grits, then eat shrimp and grits. But if you go and then some tell you, don't you do it, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't you do it. Something, because I feel like those with those intuition builders, just once we start following those cues, like sometimes it's okay to run that red light and sometimes it's not. Period. Right? Sometimes somebody's life is saved from running a red light. But then sometimes lives are taken. So you have to intuitively listen to the do or the don't at that time, that moment. It's all about that moment. Hey, Michaela, mental health check-in. How you doing? What energy you in today? Ashay, she rolling off that birthday energy. Keep that vibe every day. Treat yourself. Every day is your birthday. We learn new things. We get new things. Right? Every day is a new day, a new lifetime. Right? What you doing that day? You feeling good? That's what I want to hear. That's awesome. I'm good. I'm well. I'm well. I had to get myself together a little bit for y'all so y'all can know that I'm good. You know, we still up in this thing. We still manifesting, right? Healthy, wealthy lifestyles, right? Yeah, we want to keep up the same energy, but I definitely wanted to check in because we got to keep it cute, right? We got to stay covered until the end, right? Sometimes it just take a conversation, like I said, just to get it off our chest, right? Just like Ashay, she needed to know that she wasn't cheating herself; she was treating herself, right? And it's okay to treat yourself. Never okay to cheat yourself. Never okay to cheat yourself. Even sometimes in death, I feel, you know, sometimes people have near death experiences, and it's like, wow, God saved me. But then the rest of their life be a cycle of events, right? And you're like, dang. But if I would have had died then, I would have never had to go through that. And remember, it could be good or bad. So remember, it's just a moment. Live in the moment. How you want to be at that moment. And remember, if you have moments that last from 2 weeks to 2 months and you just can't shake that feeling, call somebody, talk to somebody. Like, that's when it's bad. You know, like, it's okay to take a day or two. Right? It's okay. It's okay to step back from social media 3 or 4 weeks, depending on what you do. I can't step away that long. Right? If you see me off the internet for that long, if you don't see me in 2 weeks to 2 months, like, it's okay for me to take a vacation, a 2 week vacation, but I'm gonna let you know. Or I'm gonna check in and be like, y'all, I'm good or something. This was going on. I'm gonna be off. But if you just see me or if you see me on here for 2 months straight and I'm looking crazy, skin ashy, hair ain't done, right? The same weave for 2 months. I barely wear the same weave for 2 weeks. The energy shifts so much. Right? You got to notice those things because even though people call them trigger, I call them positive triggers. That's so you can be triggered to make the positive change, to look at the positive thing. Remember that video, that thing? What is that thing? Yeah, we got to call a thing a thing. Let's call a thing a thing. And shrimp, that's a good thing. Grits is good to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Oh, anyway, I'm glad y'all. I didn't really have nothing to talk about. I already went through the whole mental health, and y'all have to go back and watch the video from the beginning. But I told y'all I have my Bible. Got my Bible right here. I got my dictionary right here. Right? I got my journal right here. I got random books right here. I got not random information, helpful books. I got my candle, right? Today is white clove, aromatherapy, right? And the clove is for like medicine, like healing, like a pain reliever. I got my water. I ain't on that coffee today. Now, I am on this coffee. Y'all just gonna have to, we meditation, medication, and elevation. You know how it is. Where did you eat it? Where you eat your grits? Did y'all make them? Did somebody cook for you, or did you go out to eat? Lemongrass. I love lemongrass. I got lemongrass growing at my front door, because lemongrass is also used in protection, right? Nothing evil can pass through it without you inviting it in. You on you on that coffee too? Okay. That's one of my segments, coffee and coffee. I was supposed to wake up in the mornings. It's a guy called the Coffee Man, and I'm trying to get him. I said we are going to collaborate. So if it's not him, it'll be another upcoming coffee company, black owned, that I'll be working with. So they might not be black owned. I don't know, but I'm thinking black owned. Nuvo in Atlanta. Oh, girl, when I went to Atlanta for a hair show years ago, I think it was like my first time going, and I was throwing up the A like I was from there. You hear me? You could tell I wasn't from Atlanta. And I was at the all white party, so everybody was looking the same, so you couldn't tell I wasn't from there or not. That's back in my fake name days. Oh, a watermelon. You can eat. I cannot eat and drink. Like, I would have to either choose a birthday dinner and I keep it cute and don't drink, or I have like birthday appetizers and then go get throwed on them watermelon Long Islands. Cause can you just drink one? Can you just have one drink? I don't know. Everybody has different. I'm asking because I like to get to know people. You know, that's a blessing and a curse. Some people don't like to be questioned. A white wine. Um, you only drunk half? Yeah, white wine. I used to be a Hennessy person, and then my brother told me that they use potatoes to make Hennessy. And I was like, what? And I said, oh my God, the agenda that they pushing on my people, killing us. That's why we dropping dead with heart attacks, bad hearts, and all that, because the Henny thing is possible. And they're just pushing that Hennessy. And what's the number one thing in black people? One of the number one things is that diabetes. And it make you violent because it's too much sugar in your blood, and sugar causes anxiety, and anxiety causes anger. That's why the Henny, man, that's the agenda. Like, we have to really be attuned to what we putting in. I told you, diet. Wow. Yes, I don't even drink Hennessy no more. I as much as I want to, I don't drink it. I really don't drink no cognacs anymore. Girl, I drink some Hennessy and I like mine straight too, but I prefer tequila. And I was like looking, I was like, okay, tequila, that's the cactus plant. It's clear, it's cactus. And then I thought about it. I said, you know what? Fred Flintstone them used to be getting fucked up. And we used to just be watching. Because every time they went somewhere, they was on that cactus juice. Give me a cactus juice. Make it a double. Give me a double of that cactus juice. That cactus juice was that drink, that tequila. Yup. Yup. And then if you get the worm, you yeah, but it's natural. But it turned the sugar too in your blood. What about whiskey? I know corn whiskey. I was like, I need to drink wheat. It's a shame. I'm pitiful at the liquor store now. Oh, see the information. Thank God I checked in. So like we helping people right now. Yeah, we helping people right now. I love that, and I hope I can get it. Oh, baby, I had to get out that coffee, drink me some water that I gave. Now, look, I mean, I done drifted out because I was like, wheat, whiskey, like at the liquor store, so many questions, like, they make you want to just give it up and drink wine, right? That's why Jesus drank wine. They don't say Jesus made yak. He could have made anything he wanted to. He might did make yak on Saturdays. If he turned water into wine, he sure can turn potatoes to yak, right? But anyway, I digress on that. Let me put this back out. Look, let me put this back out. That's some hot thoughts. Anyway, what else y'all got going on? I just wanted to come in because really that's what Spirit was dealing with me. It was making me feel like just the mental health, like we need mental health checkups. What's really going on out here in these streets and everything. TikTok is the root cause of it. Hell. Oranges and yeast. Oh, okay, cool. Wow. Yeah, TikTok had you. Man, y'all better back away from that social media. TikTok have everybody doing everything. I mean, I have seen the craziest stuff. And I said, we need to address some real issues. It's not cute to me to make fun of nobody, to drag nobody, or to. I mean, sometimes I don't even be wanting to read nobody. Girl, I be cracking up too. Did you go to my Facebook page? I be posting them on my. When I go to TikTok, I share it to my Facebook. Laughter is the best medicine, but what we laughing at though? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's so funny to us, that's a positive trigger. Like, okay, let's say the whole prank thing, right? Making them laugh like that. That made that person, that dude that had that wig in between his legs, he would laugh his ass off. But his girlfriend wouldn't laugh. Like, what is making you laugh? Do you know why you laughing at that? Do you know why it's so funny? Maybe, that's how we get to. Because if you sitting up there and like we listed, like me and my, this is a story. Me and my old man, we would be riding, and he would be playing that I left home to be with my side piece. I left home to be with my side piece. I left home to be with my side piece. That's what he be doing, and I'm sitting up there looking like this. Oh, so that make you feel good to leave home to go be with your side piece? Let me know how you really feel then. You only watch spiritual people and comedians? Yeah, I watch stuff. I watch a whole bunch of stuff. Look, I watch a whole bunch of stuff. I be peeping. Shit. Yeah, let me see what y'all. I guess that's why Spirit. Oh shit! I done dropped the cards. Hold on, man. I done dropped the card on the other side of the desk. Sorry about that. What you say, girl? Oh, I love dancing. And you know what I'm getting into? I want to skate again. I have a list of hobbies. Let me write this down again. Remember to write. That's why I got my journaling. Because I always write it down when you have these thoughts, right? Just, you can jot it down. Just jot it anywhere. The first page, well, not that page. The first clear page that you get, jot it down. Make the list. I don't care how many times you got to write it down. You know how to make this list before. But as I'm telling you and getting it off my chest, just get it off my chest even more into the natural. That's that manifestor mindset. Y'all just keep with me. Beekeeping. I want to try beekeeping. And I want to try golfing. Golfing is my number one because, beekeeping is my number one. But golfing, I'd be able to start like soon as the instructor told me, soon as it gets 70 degrees. So I've already like made plans for that. So golfing is number one. Beekeeping, and what else? What else I want to put? Oh, skating. I want to get back to skating. I saw this lady, she was doing it. You like DUI stuff? I don't. Look, I don't. I love the concept of the do it yourself, but the reality of it is it's a trigger for me. And you know what? Talking about positive triggers, it do trigger me, and that's when I push myself like that garden outside. My first husband, he was a horticulturalist, so we used to garden all the time. Well, he gardened and I watched. But now, when I wanted that garden, it was just like, ain't nobody here to do it. You gonna have to do it yourself, right? Anything you feel like you got to have somebody else to do with you, that's a positive trigger that you can do things alone. Oh, cool. Well, when you get ready to start advertising on your channel, you got my email. You got my. Make sure that you email me, and then we go work some, you know, business things out. Because I do have a couple of people. Man, it's so much. It's building. I know. I don't know if you could tell or not. I don't know if you could tell or not. Because it'd be so many little stuff like this, you know. But it is building. It is growing. The network is growing, y'all. I'm so glad to have y'all here. I might have to use one of y'all as a moderator, right? I think the best time, what's the best time that y'all like to go live? Bonding with your daughter. I don't think that was my mama. My mama bonded. My mother does puzzles and DUI. My daughters do. I don't. I didn't get that part. But I know how to manage and, get somebody to get somebody. Get somebody. Certain things. I did a lot of this myself that you see, this sanctuary. The design, the the moving of the furniture, yeah, the lifting, the pulling. I did that, but I had to push myself. And then once it was all said and done, it was like, oh God, are they gonna like it? I done put all this blood, sweat, and tears, hit thumbs with the hammer. And I had a little bit of anxiety, but it was a positive anxiety. It was a trigger for me to, girl, you got this. One thing I don't got is this earring on the back of my ear. And I don't think I want to deal with it. Well, I'm going to do it one more time. They just so pretty. Your ancestors' art is beautiful. Mine is kind of basic right now, but I think it's so beautiful. I have the red heart with the angel. It's a metal heart, but it's painted red, and then it's embellished with and so it's red. And then I got the two cardinals. Yeah. And what else? That's about it. But really, this whole house is my ancestral altar because this was my grandmother's house, right? I've just transformed. My client said, "You got a beauty shop in here? You got a what did they say? Oh my God!" They was like naming all my businesses because I have separate room. Like it's a building, right? I can rent space if I wanted to, but I'm too busy using it. But it was a kid. It was so funny. He was hilarious. He said, "You had a beauty shop, something else." I said, "And a church too." He was like, "Wow." What time is it in Atlanta? Cause what time is it here? Looking ass. mental health. It's always good. It's 7. Also, it must be 6:15 here. You know, it's good to have somebody to chit chat with, laugh with. You know what I'm saying? Cry with, holler with. Yeah. Oh, the intercessor. Christ, the intercessor. That we was just reading Romans 28. 28 and 8. No, 8 and 28. 8, 28 and 29. 8. You know, this how I begin y'all messages. 8, 28 and 8:29, and it was 7:15 when I asked that, and then God had me pick up that Bible, right? And then Romans, something about the Romans, or somebody named Roman. Let's see, 8 and 5, 13. That's 4. That's all about being patient. Right, okay. 8, 12. Oh, I love to see these 8s right here. Something, I feel like something good gonna happen tomorrow, y'all. Something good gonna happen tomorrow. If you keep it good, something good. Remember, karma and karmic. Karmic is what you do. Karma is the rewards from doing. What's your life path number? The 4? Awesome. You might be getting some good tomorrow, girl. This might be specifically for you because I just picked up the Bible and then so every day your birthday. That's your real birthday, ain't it? Did you just say that? Yeah, so I guess that's what Spirit want me to let you know something good, God. Oh, 8. Ooh. Yeah, those 8s, they running. 4 8s. Something good gonna happen? But 4 8s is like don't procrastinate, right? Something that you're gonna have to, you can't hesitate on, right? And it's a material game, financial game, or karma. Ooh, karma repaid back in kind. Wow. Confirmation for me. Yeah, so either some money you fist to get, a gift, you fist to probably get it out tomorrow, your birthday. Yes, money, gifts, and karma. Ooh, in kind, it says in kind though. The ace is prosperity. The ace is success, right? Yes, paid back in good. Your good is about to reap some good. Yes, this might be your year, girl. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey. Yeah, okay. But you remember, Stevie Wonder was blind, so don't miss it because it says something about don't hesitate. Said something about don't hesitate. Stevie Wonder was blind. That's what just popped up in my spirit. Something. I don't know. I don't know what that means. You gonna have to come back and tell me. I said what I said now. You come back and tell me and don't leave me hanging. Tell about the goodness and the mental wellness that we be having over here. Right? No, you said you need that. No, you got that. Ah. You watching me on the TV, girl? You watching me on the big screen? You watching me on the big screen? Which one I need to? Because that's what I always want people to cast me. Like, I look so much better on TV. Like I'm in the living room with you. I'll be in the kitchen. I'll be whipping. That's what I was thinking when I was doing my getting ready for one video. I was like, I'll be in the kitchen and I'm whipping. And I get my people with me. I think I'm a rapper. I think I'm a rapper, so therefore I am a rapper. Manifest the mindset. I think I am a rapper, therefore I am a rapper. Therefore I rap. I rap. No cap. You could put on the map. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I got an interview coming up with music producer, over 30 years, been in the game from Houston, Texas, DJ Michael Fresh, part of the Parleo Records, founder, creator. I mean, he would have to tell the story. That's what he gonna do. But I got to announce the date for that interview. So the masculine checking in, ladies. I'm about to have some masculine coming through. They say they our background, they got us, right? That's what they say. So I do have that first interview. We just gotta agree on the date because we both busy and he busy with new things, transitions. I'm gonna let him tell you all that. But yeah, awesome. And performed with some of the greatest. So that's coming up. That's what I was saying. This building, you might can't see it, but it's there. Ah, Stevie Wonder couldn't see that keyboard, but he sure was playing it. Did y'all like that analogy? Stevie Wonder couldn't see that keyboard, but he sure was playing it because that's how God gave it to me. Right? You can't see it, but you can still do it. You can't see it, but you can still do it. You can't see it, but you can still do it. Yeah. Mental health check-in, y'all get it off y'all chest. What is it? Let me see. What is it that you want to discuss on your big screen? What you want to get? Anybody want to get anything off their chest? Get it off your chest. It ain't all about me. Right. I got all my stuff off my chest, but not at all. I ain't get it all off. Right. I still got my pen and my pad. Do y'all know what the moon cycle is today? You eating leftovers? Oh, that sound good. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I probably go eat my last little bag of little baby chips. Wrap snacks. The leftovers sound good. I would cook, but yeah, it was on the 16th. No, it's a Wayne and Gibby. It's been the Wayne and Gibby cycle. That's why the energy is kind of slowing down. Like after you eat, you might be feeling like you want to rest, right? Mm-hmm. Energy slowing down. It's time to push through. It's go. Remember, I said Stevie Wonder, the piano, it wasn't there, but he was still playing it. Like even though you can't see it, you still do it. You still got to go. Ah, Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder. Jackie Wonder. Do you wonder? Michael wondered. He wondered if Annie was okay. Michael wondered if Annie was okay. Oh, talking about 4-year-olds and destroying the house. Something else I seen this on Facebook, Lord. It had me cracking up. But this how people do things to kids and think kids don't know. They be that unresolved trouble stuff. This little boy said, my mama be mad. She give me that melatonin. And I be sleep. I eat about 4 or 5, but I was like, dang, it take that many shots. I never had to give my kids in like that. Like what? I don't know. What you feeding that baby? Oh, pause. Oh, maybe painting, right? Try painting. Maybe he'd like to paint because you got the 2, and that's a man that's thinking, a masculine energy, your little boy, right? He 4. And the number on this card is 4. And it say paint me. So try with the 4-year-old, maybe like at a time like this when you chilling, maxing, and relaxing, that he's sitting there and he's painting, right, being creative because it's probably an artist or whatever. And then my background go inspire him. And then by the time it's all over, I'm gonna put him to sleep. You gonna be like, it's time to go lay down with mommy, and he gonna go right in there because he's satisfied because his little picture done. It's a she. Oh, she rubbed. That's what I'm saying. Well, it was a long hair. It was a long hair. And then look who came up. Athena, the goddess of war. Little pistol. Little pistol. I can see it. This her though. Divine masculine, divine feminine. She probably balanced. Complete. Look, that's the 4. She's strong-willed, very smart and wise. Yes. That's awesome. I see owls, butterflies, and sunflowers. Owls, butterflies, sunflowers, horses, and bees and birds. So those topics might interest her too. Put it on. Put one of those birds. You know how you watch the History Channel or what's that, National Geographic, when they show it just on TV? Because like when we was growing up, we watched that kind of stuff. Now they don't get to see that, and we sat there and watched those birds fly across the screen, and those tigers come out, and those butterflies, people running through those fields. Well, I did. I don't know what y'all did. What you do when you was little? What was you? Did you notice those shows? Remember that dude who used to paint on TV? Those scenes, but he would paint like the trees and the forest and the different look like. Can't make it up. Flowers. I love it. It's beautiful energy. Oh, she's so sweet. I love her. She's not a hurricane. And she a whole woman. She a strong woman. Hey, she a warrior princess. Maybe for Halloween, dress up as her. She might Athena. That's the goddess of war, and that goddess card did come out. Her spirit guides is tough. Her spirit guides is tough. Mental health. Mental health, yeah, she's just a little eager. She's just a leader. Ooh. But look how this Raven, I feel like it's another side of her that you need to get to know. Like she 4, but I still feel like something happened that changed everything. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, yeah. Did y'all ever have to leave somewhere? Did you break up or split up? It's because, like, this is 3 people right here and then a child on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Outside. So maybe that how she acting, right? Like this, a fireball, a pistol, is because of that incident that happened with these people. Because now it's just 2. Mother Stone. protect. There go that protector again. Something about, I don't know. It's grandparents here. It's grandparents, but anyway. Um, Maybe that's what it is. She don't know. Maybe she miss her real daddy. Maybe she miss her real daddy. Cause it's a backstab. That's what I'm saying. Do you see that little girl is stabbed in her back? Like she feel like somebody stabbed her in her back, but you got the protector and the mother right there. Like with that eye, mother stone eye is like in her little mind. Cause that's a young, this a young person, right? In her mind, I think. And Chango with the storm, I said the grandparents, because you got the the older man right here, right? Maybe she feel like it's gonna be forever before she seen. But you'll be surprised. And then with TikTok and social media, just because he don't claim her, don't mean that she ain't got this going on. That she still, you know what I'm saying? It's just a way of talking about it. Like you just gotta say the right things to get the right results. Right? He might see that's what you don't say. You don't say he don't claim her. You know what I'm saying? That's because when she heard you say that, and she done heard you say that, because kids hear every damn thing, right? He don't claim her. That make her feel abandoned. You seen that little girl? You gotta make it let her know that she ain't abandoned. He ain't abandoned her. He just dumb right now. Without saying it like that, because she still have to honor her mother and her father. You said she miss her. She ain't with her real daddy. He don't claim her. You know what I'm saying? But man, we still have to honor. Somebody done told her she know. Somebody. She the child, you the adult. I'm just. It ain't even about what he doing. That's what I'm saying. It ain't about what he doing. It's because you the one in her ear. Like, you the healer. After she get that right done or whatever happened, then she knows, she don't know what you know. You 39 tomorrow. A 4-year-old do not know what you know. Okay? Period. She don't know. She do not know. She do not know. She don't know what you know. She knows some stuff. But hell, TikTok and Disney and all that, yeah, she can see spirits, but she can't see as many spirits as Miss Jackie can see. The ARCANAANGEL or her mama. That's what I'm telling you. That spirit of abandonment is fucking your baby head up. Right? And it's up to you to, because remember the whole mental illness wellness checkup thing, it was about they call it disorders, right? But it will be some disorders. Things are not in order. Like what she going through is not in order right now, but you can get it in order, right? And if she 4 and you 39, she can't get it in order without you, because you the one. You the truth. You the head and not the tail. You first, not last. You first. That's why I said it ain't about what he doing. It's what you doing and what she doing. Because if she 4 years old, she don't need to be a human tornado turn up stuff. I told she know, because they talk about everything on everywhere. She know a lot more than, that's what I'm trying to tell you. She know a lot more. It said that the kid was protecting the mother's stone. The kid, she know how you act. Right here. Right here. I'm going to show you again. It's right here. She protecting you, your feelings. Look at all that water. She protecting your feelings, but she out here feeling like this. And I feel like it's just little things as the wordplay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the talk, to break it down like a pound. Yeah. What I tell you about them eggs, girl? What I tell you? But this the kicker. This was spirit because I said, Lord, give us some advice, right? When I was shuffling. And then this what came out. Your abundance came out. Right? But personal growth and healing came out too. And those sixes, that's home and family. Like maturity, healing. I'm telling you, it's some healing needs to be done. Mentally, sixes is mental. The only way she'll be more powerful than you is if you follow the necessary guides. If not, she won't. And it's starting already. Like, it's time for a real. You got 6, 7, and 8. But you got it 8, 7, 6. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something happened probably when she was like, whatever. Think about when she was like 2 years old, around that time when she was 2. I think it's something happened. You need to break it down and explain it again. I know you done talked about it, but now you need to look your baby in her face and break it down because she might have seen something, because that's what the message has been all about. Somebody seeing something that wasn't as what it is or was. But around 2 years old to present, right? And you right. How do she know about a hearse? She and she talking about a hearse. I told you longer than 2 months, 2 weeks to 2 months, and we talking 2 years to present. So it's time for you to address some stuff. Compassion be soft, but it's time for you to address some stuff. Look, to get domestic harmony. I told you 4 years old, she shouldn't be a tornado. Nature, I told you, drawing them pictures, manifesting them A's rolling around for you, girl. Maybe when you talk to her, go outside and do it. At the park, get her on the swing and start swinging. And, be like, when you was a little girl, I think around this age, and just talk about it when she was 2. It's like, she can't get off the swing unless she jump off. But you'll be able to kind of finesse her and woo her. It's like you'll be rocking her. Yeah. Yeah, she's smart. You definitely gonna have to guide her. Yeah, but I would revisit. This is the time during the waning gibbous to revisit things, to slow down and get their perspective. Yeah, let me get my little notes over here for the moon cycle. Yeah, restore emotional and sentimental. Didn't I say 2 years ago, sentimental? Restoring sentimental health. So it could have been something that y'all used to do back then, celebrate, or something that you don't do no more. Right? It is creeping up on your birthday. Maybe some kind of ritual that she was used to. Wow. Okay, spirit. Waning gibbous moon. What I say? highly self-aware, and the potential for growth. I love it though. How you feel about what I just told you though? How did that make you feel? Did it set off any positive triggers? Because I know you was trying to tell me one thing. She having a hard time adjusting to her sister. Let's see. Let's see. I want to get a card then. What could Ashay use to help her baby adjust and she won't even know what hit her? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. She don't know more than what you know, right? Thank you, Lord. Right, that's why we give honor to the Father. Yes, what can she use? Give her one more tool in her arsenal. Ooh, this earring will not stay out. Give her one more tool in her arsenal. Thank you. Please invite in the spirit of wisdom and truth and show us what she can use to help her baby sit down and be a young lady instead of tearing up the house. Dandelion. I told you something about outside. Oh, it says start fresh. Wow. That's a pretty card too. Start fresh. Chickweed. You remember I told you these are real herbs and some chickweed on page 16. Oh, this is starting a healing, girl. That 16. Oh, the page number 16. And it's 16. I got 6 thumbs up and 1 people. 1616. This is intensified energy. Remember, the 2, anytime it's doubled, it's intensified. So this is a great, karma. 1 is the number of karma. This we talk about breaking chains in the karmic cycles, baby. Your baby girl fits to blossom to another petal. She just get another petal on the bush, another bud on the bush. You're gonna see the ones that have already grown start to blossom. Wow, it's awesome. I love it when he do it like that. I like it like that. Hey. On that note, they gave Juvenile the key to the city again. Anyway, I got a juvenile story I'm gonna have to tell y'all. It says start fresh. Chickweed sings of bright beginnings, welcoming you to your path. Her tiny star-like flowers whisper, "It's time." Let me see. Can y'all see that? Because you're on the... Is that light shining too much? Okay, there it go. I think. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I can see it now. Her tiny starlight flowers whisper, "It's time. Not sure you're ready? No worries." Gently she breaks cells open, renewing energy and life. Chickweed reminds you, wherever you are is a fine place to begin. She'll joyously demonstrate by tumbling from any possible place for new growth, from neglected farmsteads to abandoned urban planters. She clips away at old ideas on a foundational level, opening your internal windows to let fresh thoughts. Sloughing off what no longer serves. Ooh. What keeps you from making the changes you crave? Perhaps you've been hollering around slowly accredited insecurities. Feeling insecure and anger. Anger's quick flame. See who you are without those burdens, she suggests, smiling as she guides you to begin. I'm telling you, I told you. Wow, insecurities. Look for little stars. We talking about your little stars because we asked, what could you do for the next step for your baby, right? Like, and it said fresh start. Like, she need a fresh start. It's time for a fresh start, something renewed, closer look, healing. It say, look for little stars. It's easy to figure out the best way to move forward when life gives you big, flashy signposts, but it can be harder when the path seems mundane and mapped by only the smallest of lights. Chickweed reminds you to look for those small lights. Her Latin name, Stellaria, means little star. What little stars are you ignoring as you search for floodlights and fireworks? What bright beginnings are moldering as you wish for something bigger? Is the trail unspooling at your feet while you have your eye on a distant horizon? Wow. That my complicated life could be made so simple was astounding. You'd be surprised what kids know, man. It's like your baby feeling left out. She feeling insecure, right? She feel like you protect her. Remember, I told you you probably work. I mean, like you do your thing, right? And she don't. It's like she almost feel like a burden. It say open the. It say, are you ignoring your little star while you search for floodlights and fireworks? What bright beginnings are you moldering as you wish for some? This is the part that got me. Because you remember you said she had turned up the living room, and I remember we said, what can we, that was what I asked. I said, what tip could you use to help us sit down and be a little lady and not turn your house up? And it said, is the trail unspooling at your feet? That made me think of, a kid, you know, touching everything. You know what I'm saying? And she's shorter, so it's like at your feet. It made me immediately think that was the picture I got of her just running around touching everything. Is the trail unspooling at your feet while you have your eye on a distant horizon? She just wish it was like when she was 2. Was it just y'all? Something about when it was 2, she need that love and feeling. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, but I feel like she need those oohs and those ahs. When she was 2, she's still that cute little girl. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she knows she's spiritual. She, like you said, she knows so much. But on the natural, all she know is 4 years of you. You know what I'm saying? And I know that when they young, we be like this, and as they grow or we feel they are mature and sustainable, we kind of like wean them off. But right now, she need to feel like this. She needs some more of this, so she can do some more of this, right? Because if you do a little bit more of this, it's gonna make her want to do this, right? She gonna be like, okay, enough. But you gotta fill her up, fill her up. Let's see. Let's see what the Lord say about this. Wow. Look what the first scripture I seen it say, and David took him more concubines and wives out of Jerusalem after he was come from Hebron, and there yet sons and daughters born to David. That's that confirmation. She is definitely that new sister sibling rivalry. And girl, the new we on point. We on point, y'all. Make sure if you new here, you subscribe, you hit that bell, because you do not want to miss these messages. I'm telling you, definitely issues with the brothers and sisters, but Spirit already ahead of the game that I can come and tell you today, because I already made my thumbnails. I don't know what the message is gonna be. All I know is it said blood is thicker than water, and he had a message for the brothers and sisters, for the uncles and aunties, for the grandma and the grandpa, and the did I say brothers and sisters? Oh, and the cousins. I was like, okay, Spirit, we're getting to talking about cleaning up karmic cycles. Wow. Oh yeah, okay, well, yeah. See, that's that separation anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, just sit down. That's so simple. Shoot. That's so simple. You got this. You got this. That's what it say. Wow. It say, and these be the names of those that were born unto him in Jerusalem: Shemuah, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Abir, also Elishua, and Nephim, and Japhia, and Elishama, and Elida, and Eliphelet. Ah, yeah, that's how I be. And then turn to the book of Solomon. Mutual love. Confess the deformity. Oh, you gonna have to talk to her like, baby, I'm sorry I made you feel like that. You good. After it comes down to it, tell her, I'm sorry if I've been making you feel, if I've been so busy lately. Sorry I've been so busy lately. I've been just trying to make this happen for us. But that's no excuse. Let's get back. Let's get this love and feeling. Love lasts long when you win slow. Anyway, I know y'all don't want to hear me talk no more. Girl, it's a lot of stuff. Be mental health check-in, right? Get it. Let's get it off our chest. Now you can sit. Now she can sit down somewhere and paint, right? Once you had this conversation, once y'all get it off y'all chest, she need to get it off her chest. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on your chest. It's on her chest. Spirit say all of us, brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles, blood is thicker than water. I don't know what the message is gonna be because I pull those in front of y'all or I record them. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't doing no chopping and screwing. I said that's what I said. What I said. Right? Yeah. Chickweed. Affirmations. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. But now you can sit down and have a real talk. A real mother-daughter. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's time for something new. Time for something new. New beginning. That one keep coming up. See, everything to me, everything you saying is past energy. Right? I feel like we like beyond that already. Like now it's a new thing. Like I'm excited for your new thing. Look, I'm excited for your healing. Right? All that every time you say what she called herself doing, I'm like, yeah, whatever. We've grown past that now because we know how to use this chickweed spirit, right? Start fresh. Look, it say surrender to your spiritual partnership. When two or more are joined together, it is what it is. Look at those two nines. Nine being your um daughter's life path number, right? But nine being the number of independence. Two nines mean lifestyle things having to end, cycles having to end, karmic cycles, mental health, actions. Action. Let's see. 9-9. Devoted, devotion. Remember, devoted. What you devoted to. Oh, surrender, healing. 2 sevens. That's all about expecting deeper connections. A deeper connection. A peaceful connection with that too. Right there. I like to kind of show the card so you can see it. A deeper connection with it too. And the 6-6 mean all is well, right? But you gotta stay positive. Oh, you got 3 sevens. Completion 3 nines. Wow, with that abundance. Yeah, that's awesome. I love your energy. Yes. Keep it cute. I love your energy. It's so natural. Right? You do it effortlessly, don't you? That's that new baby energy growing inside of you. Ah, you got 3 sixes. And you got forgiveness. That's attached to your. So whatever I done told you something. But forgiveness coming, forgive yourself, forgive others. Watch what you say with all this blue. Just though I told you it has something to do with the way you said. The way you said, yeah, definitely. And I have to forgive. And I told you, you're going to have to talk about them hard issues. So, because you can't just have the spiritual, right? You can't just have the spiritual. You got to all balance out. You can be at peace in your spirit, but then in your household, it's out of control. You got to have it all. Those, is that 4 sixes? Yes, that's 4 sixes mean, baby, it's time to get in order. Mental health, remember, disorders, things that are because when you go to school, they'll be saying, put her on something, she 88. No, it's just time to get your house in order. And I feel like that's your heart in your head. Awesome. And 666, 46, that's the number of children. Wow. Oh. You didn't just click on her for nothing, girl. Thank you, Lord. That's what I be like. Pray like, thank you. Thank you for giving her the message that she needs. Because I know that's something specifically for you. Confirmation ruled the nation. That's what her doctor say. Okay. You heard what I said. When she get in school and she get to doing that type of shit, they gonna be trying to put her on something. I said, when? I didn't say no. I said, when? And when the school say put on something, the doctor's gonna gladly get that check. We talked about that, girl. Make sure you go and watch the beginning of this video. It was so good talking about that mental health, mental awareness, about the triggers, and really sometimes we just need to go boo-boo. It be that simple. He acted like an old man. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. You are your child's protector. I feel like can't nobody tell you about your child better than you. Like, I don't know. It's just be certain things now that I'm more in tune. But now that I'm more in tune though, it's like I be aware. I'm the one that told the doctor I feel like I didn't have to lose my grandson if the doctor would have just took him when I told him to take him. You know what I'm saying? I knew something wasn't up, but then he made my daughter keep going. Hold on, let me go get some more water. I'm back. Did you miss me? Did it seem like I was gone forever? I have to go, wash my hands. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's better to me. Freshen up a little bit. Okay, how y'all mental health? We still good? Y'all still vibing high? Yep. Trust your discernment. Trust yourself. So, did I go over everything I wanted to say? Yep. I got my water. I got my water. And I got my sage. Smells so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure you're doing what you love out there. That's part of those emotional triggers. It's a little thing called faith. I remember I worked at Walmart one time, but I was a stylist, right? And I felt like I wasn't making it as a stylist. And I was like, I'm going to go get this job at Walmart. It seemed like as soon as I got that job at Walmart, I started having more clients. Like if I would have just pushed through, right? Put your energy into that thing you love, period. Don't divide. Don't divide. I know you're a hell of a woman, but not enough to divide the pie. That's what that old school told me. She said, you got a lot of stuff going on. Can I bring this closer? Nope. We on lockdown, y'all. I was gonna get in your face, get closer. Nope. Oh, might don't need to get no closer. My girl's trying to act funny in my dress. Okay. Yeah, girls was trying to act funny. I like pulling cards on the energy, mental health. That's why I came on to see if anybody want to get something off their chest. I don't care. Let it off. Right? Pressure bust pipes. And if you've been wanting to say something for the last 2 weeks to 2 months, it's time to tell somebody. Right? If you don't want to tell that person, you need to tell somebody. Tell me. You can get it off your chest. Oh, my little baby chips. I ate I had to get one more bag of them little baby wrap snacks. And then I saw a little enough is enough. You learning to cope. I hope I've helped you in the coping process. But I'm trying to get us to a place of not coping. I'm trying to get us to a place of being healed. Like I don't want you to have to cope. I don't practice pain management. I practice healing, wellness. What's shebangs? What is shebangs? Do y'all say soda water where you at? Or do y'all say pop? What y'all say? What y'all call soda? Because what's a shebang? I never heard of that. We don't have that in Texas. Y'all say soda? Okay. Y'all don't say soda water? Do y'all just say soda? Y'all don't say soda water? I think up north they say pop. Oh, they said, oh, okay. I don't think they sell them in jail in Texas. I done been to jail. I don't remember being no shebangs. Oh, in South Georgia, they say soda water. Oh, okay, okay, cool. That's deep. To me, that's deep. That's ancestral, right? Because you can tell how people talk. Last night in that video, I would was it last? Yeah, it was on that live last night. I was talking and I was saying some words like, "Who talks like that?" I was like, "Who ancestors pushing through?" Because what did it say? Pussyfooting, pussyfooting. I was like, "Who says pussyfooting? Where they say that at?" I guess they said in Texas somewhere. North Florida. What y'all call it in Florida? What y'all call it in Florida? Soda? I think it must be a north thing they say pop. That's one of the first things they taught us in speech. Like you gotta be careful with your hand signals. Everywhere it means different stuff and what they say. Like I remember when I first moved to Dallas. Oh my God! Now this is a smoker story. So when I first moved to Dallas, I smoked weed, of course. So I'm looking for some weed and some Mary Jane, depending on where you from. I guess what you call it. Because when I got up there, they'll be like, "I'm going to get some cake." They get caked up, and I'm like, "What cake?" Because where I'm from, cake ain't weed, it's dope. I'm like, but cake in Dallas, and that's just 4 hours from Houston. So just a 4 hour difference. Man, you better be careful where you at. Asking for what you want. What color the world around the corner in some places. I'm telling you. Baby. Cake. But ever since I was in on D-Town Finest, I be caked up. I don't say that when I'm in Houston though. I don't say that when I'm in Houston, Lord. If you go to Houston, don't, and you smoke, don't ask for no cake. That's funny. That was funny to me. A tour of Texas. Where you went to? San Antonio, the Alamo, Houston, Dallas, Dallas and Houston. Oh yeah, I love now the DFW. I love my DFW folks. They so real. I feel right. I mean, I love it. And we could sit down and I could make a video about all the reasons I love Dallas. I think I might do that from my perspective because I didn't grow up I wasn't living in a high rise, and I didn't have a whole bunch, but I had, period. You know what I'm saying? I should make a video of all the reasons I love the DFW and all the reasons I dislove. No, I'm just kidding. It's just the vibe. It's really all boiled down to the vibe. You don't want to make that drive? Oh, I love driving. I like touching though. I like seeing and touching. So when I drive, I can stop, see, and touch. You know what I'm saying? I like to touch. I'm touchy feely. I'm hands on. You know what I'm saying? Flying above it, I can't see enough. But once I'm in it, I like being in it. Maybe that's that Gemini. I like being in the mix. I like being in the mix. How long I've been on here? I've been on here 2 hours, y'all. I feel like it's done got dark outside. This is my bedtime. Yeah, that's the beauty. I think that's the best part. I learned that when I went to the casino and lost my whole life savings. Trying something new for the first time, not knowing what I was doing. And that's when God said, it's the journey. It ain't the money. The money come and go. But the experience, the journey. And when you go again, how you win is if you pay attention to the journey and not the money. Not at the casino. It's just like tapping into that childlike fun. Like that's amusement park for adults, right? When we used to go to the carnivals and play games, put our money in them games all the time. It was the journey. We spent hundreds of dollars trying to win a teddy bear. We wasn't doing no tripping. Same thing if that's what you choose to do. Yeah, my phone charger. My phone just went off. That's all right. Put that meditation music on and let nature take its course. Put that nature music on. That meditation music on for soothing babies. And let nature take its course. And you got to have no worries. I think that's what got me this meditation music. Okay. She'll be out. You'll be out. I'll be out. We'll all be out. If divine timing, right? He say sleep, rest, and that's what we gonna do. Do the singing bowls. That'll be beautiful. I'm tell you, I might do the singing bowls. Let's have a vibe on that. You gonna do the singing bowls tonight? We can agree, and I'll do the singing bowls as well. But I do want to pull one more card, or however many spirit give us, just on the last note of mental wellness, right? Getting things that are disorders in order, right? Starting with the mental. Okay. So spiritual is what we need to see, give us good vibes, positive notes, practice, make it concrete so we can have dreams and create the ideal situations. Magnanimous me. Magnanimous me. That makes me feel like it's all about being who you are, right? And being strong. But let's see. Because I don't know. That's why I got my dictionary right here. I knew it. Spirit-led cornbread fed. Let me see. What's magnanimous? I'm reading my dictionary first. Study to show yourself approved. Mag, M-A. Marijuana, the hemp, dried leaves and flowers, which are smoked in cigarettes. Ah, and other things. Magnana Magnana Magnan. Let me see. Magnanimous. Great of mind, elevated above what is low, mean, or ungenerous. Dictated by or exhibiting nobleness of soul, honorable. Okay. Knowing our worth. Magnanimous me. Great of mind. I am great of mind. I am elevated above what is low. I am elevated above what is mean. I am elevated above anything that is ungenerous. I exhibit nobleness of soul. I am to be honored. Awesome. That's the definition at the collegiate Webster's dictionary. In case somebody not into tarot cards, right? Magnanimous me. This is a time for your true nature to bloom. I was talking about blooming earlier, like a crocus in the spring. You are nothing but a big ball of love, and the only thing you really want is to love up on everyone. Time to give love. This is a good time to get in touch with that higher truth and free your generous spirit. Kindness, anyone? Elevated above anything that's low. Yeah. And it's so funny because when I was preparing, I was like, I have everything to provide the atmosphere for us to come. If we smoke, I had the herb, the marijuana. I just read the definition for that. I had the sage. I had the clove candle for the aroma. I forgot to tell y'all about my little socks. Y'all see my little socks? Every one of the feet, my little comfortable sock. You know, whatever make you feel comfortable, right? My water to flush and cleanse and keep my mind clear. Everything that I need in my journal, my Bible, whatever, my books, my cards, rising above, everything, everything. And when I was getting ready, when I was doing my bath, I was like, you know, it's the joke. Black people always say you got to use a rag. And I use well, loofah. It's better if you use a loofah. I saw a video on how to make a real loofah, and it was pretty simple. I actually might think about it. I don't know. Oh, I can do it down here. I'm pretty sure I can grow anything down here. But yeah, definitely do that. Anything that's low vibe, right? You gotta remember you above all of that. Stay in touch. Remember with your true self. And when I was in the shower getting ready, rinsing, right, I was preparing myself to come before y'all. And so I was using my hand. And I was like thinking about the joke. They say you ain't clean if you just use your hand, or that's white folks ish. But I thought about how in tune I am with myself. And sometimes that physical touch start with just touching ourselves, right? That's why when we used to go to school, they probably used to make us pledge allegiance to them, and we putting it into our heart, right? But that's the only time we used to do it. And how often do you get in touch with yourself, your true self? All right. Magnanimous me, I love that. That's something to think about. Just to know those affirmations were so great to end this reading on. Yes, forgive, forgive, forgive. Forgive for yourself. Right? Remember, chickweed, fresh start, initiated, 1 and 6. Right? A new phase for the home, the family, and our health and our healing. Healing of emotions, healing of finances, whatever needs to be healed in your life. Now I'm supposed to go eat my little baby wrap snacks. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Namaste.